I am filing a memo along with the RBI guidelines where it is been mentioned regarding the NPA. Based on that RBI guidelines only, all the banks should act.
Correct.
I am just giving that.
And don't tell me rudimentary things in this court. If you do not know anything, learn. This court is aware that RBI guidelines ella madadu anta. That's all right.
Doesn't
Now
it-
tell me,
I am saying that this court is not aware.
now tell me,
It's my
RBI, that's all right. RBI guidelines ಪ್ರಕಾರ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಅದನ್ನ ರಿಪ್ಲೈಲು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ. RBI guidelines ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಒಂದ್ NPA ಆದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ NPA ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. You want to tell that? Leave it. Yes.
Yes, my lords. If
I
this
have
court
heard
is
Vignesh
where-
Shetty enough and more. I am just giving you audience, that's all,
Please,
only to impose costs. Yes.
No, my lords, please don't repeat the word that I have already been heard Vignesh Shetty. Because my
Definitely,
lords-
orders I have recorded.
Orders.
I have recorded every
My lords,
order,
my
in
lords,
every order what
I'll take
Vignesh
my
Shetty has
lords.
said.
ನಾನೇನಾದ್ರೂ wrong
This is
submission- my
highly,
lords,
I am not on you, madam. Highly unfair practice on the part of the bank. So bank will be saddled with costs. Definitely.
My lords,
ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿ ಡಿಕ್ಟೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದು ಡಿಕ್ಟೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಯು ಚೇಂಜ್ ದಿ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಸೇ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್.
for that
No.
I'll give a justification for that,
Oh,
my
no,
lords.
no, I will not accept. I need not accept every justification of the bank. Yes,
My lords, if anything asked for me, then it is my duty that I
I
have
have
to
not
answer
asked
the
you
court.
anything.
Alla, bank, see, I am the bank.
You are not, you are not the one who was there earlier.
I am representing the bank, my
Oh,
lords.
no, you are
It's my
not the one,
duty.
you are not the one who was earlier here.
Correct, my lords.
Get
I told-
Vignesh Shetty, I will hear everything. Yes.
My lords, when the NOC is given, then how?
No, no, I am
how
not,
Vignesh
this,
Shetty can
that is
come
what
here?
is, that is what will be for imposition of costs on the bank.
My lords, if wrong submission made before this honorable court, obviously that order based on that submission only court has passed here, that itself. is
So
the
you are
court,
telling
my lords.
Vignesh Shetty has made wrong submissions.
That is why,
All right.
that is why, my lords, I am.
Record that also. You are telling Vignesh
Please-
Shetty has
please
made wrong
record it.
submissions.
Please record it, my lords.
Yes, I will.
See, based on.
Anyway, it's on live streaming. It will be recorded. Don't-
Please, my lords, please. See, for that only I'm here, because for that only, see, I was not knowing all this thing which has happened earlier. When the bank has come to me by, along with the invoice.
Your officer is here?
My lords,
Your bank official is here?
yeah, he was here only. Yeah,
Ah, let him become aware.
yes, my lords, ugly, our,
5
because,
lakhs, 5 lakhs will be the cost.
yes, my lords, if it is proved that if we
No
have
proof,
done
no,
anything.
Nothing, yes.
My lords, when they came to my office along with the invoice only, I got to know all this thing.
Bank cannot play smart here, madam.
Bank only explained everything that.
They are
this
before a
is-
court of law. This
Yes.
is not,
Let them be, my lords.
yes, let them be.
No, my lord, because they have
But
to.
let them
because if they are, my lords, ಅವ್ರು ಏನಾದ್ರು ನಂಗೆ wrong information ಕೊಟ್ರೆ, obviously my submission also will become wrong only. Let them give a right, right instructions for me there, so that my argument will be in the right way only.
Now whatever on merits you want to tell fast.
Merits, my lords, before getting into the merits, I want to
Before
argue.
getting illa, only on the merits.
My lords,
Before
I am-
the court
yes, my
has
lords.
got into other things 20 occasions earlier.
legal notice also, we have clearly explained everything regarding the NPA and also regarding the guidelines of the RBI, how your accounts has been considered as a NPA, though it is
Except
regular.
Because
though it is
ಒಂದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ
regular.
ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲದ್ರಲ್ಲೂ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. That is the, that is what you have said here.
Yes, see, and moreover, my lords, ಈ legal notice ಅಲ್ಲೇನಲ್ಲ, when he has come to the bank approaching a loan, since from the loan agreement, we have been intimating him, ಇದಾಗತ್ತೆ, let it be the and 1 or 2 ಅಲ್ಲ. If you taken a 10 accounts, 10 loans, if one account has.
That is correct. That is RBI guidelines.
See, ಅಂದ್ರೂನು they have saying that ನಾವು ನಮ್ಗೇನು intimation ಬರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, they have considered NPA.
Madam, this is-
Ignorance, my
One
concern is
minute,
that.
this is notice. Before you put a property to auction, now the Innova is a property here. Should not the borrower be notified of such auction?
It's been
ಇದು
notified.
ನೋಟಿಸ್ ನೀವು NPA ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀರಾ, no problem. This is not notice that is necessary in law. Beyond this, I can't tell you.
No.
This is
before-
not the, then you make your submission, I will consider it.
My lords, since from NPA only, we are supposed to intimate to the borrower, this is how. And before getting into NPA, 1 month skip ಆದಾಗಲೇ we used to say that it is not a demand notice. The word itself will say the demand. We will not demand anything. One month ಆಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ you have a risk. In another 2 months ಅಲ್ಲಿ it will skip into NPA and we have to proceed along with the law. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ start ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ request ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ. And when the third notice will be reached to him, continuously 3 months ಆದಾಗ ಏನ್ NPA ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. After that we will send demand notice. We are not requesting anything you. As we have earlier sent that, earlier we have sent so many notices regarding the request. ನೀವು regularize ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ. Now we are demanding you through the statutory notice only. My lords. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಚ್ಯುಟರಿ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ನ ಅಂಡರ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ 32 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಸ್ ಪರ್ ದಿ SOP of the bank. Yes, my lords. Followed by the judgments, I wanted to argue on the maintainability of this honor, I mean, this
Yes,
case.
ಕೊಡಿ.
Para 14,
Hmm.
there also I will highlight it.
Hmm.
The law with regard to the regarding to entertaining a petition under Article 226 of the Constitution in case of availability of alternate remedy is well settled. In the case of Satyavati Tandon Supra, this court observed thus. 43 point. Unfortunately, the High Court overlooked the settled law that the High Court will ordinarily not entertain a petition under Article 226 of the Constitution if any effective remedy is available to the aggrieved person, and that this rule applies with greater rigor in matter and involving recovery of taxes, cess, fees, other types of public money and the dues of bank and other financial institutions. In our view, while dealing with the petitions involving challenge to the action taken, recovery of the public dues, etc., High Court must keep in mind that the legislation enacted by Parliament and state legislatures for recovery of such dues are a code unto themselves in as much as they not only contain comprehensive procedure for recovery of the dues, but also envisage constitution of quasi-judicial bodies for redressal of the grievance of any aggrieved person. Therefore, in all such cases, the High Court must insist that the before availing remedy under Article 226 of the Constitution, a person must exhaust the remedies available under the relevant statute. This is regarding the jurisdiction. And though they have a merits, if so for that also there is a separate order, my lords. Kindly see page number
16.
26. Oh, sorry, 23, my lords.
Hmm.
This is the judgment of. I'll read the cost statements. High Court of Delhi judgment, my lords.
Hmm.
Sanjay Dhingra versus IDB Bank Limited and others.
Yes.
Page number 23.
Yes.
Point 9.3,
Hmm.
where a remedy is available under Section 17 of SURFACI Act, this court ought to not to entertain writ petitions under Section 226 of Constitution law, and even on merit, the case of the petitioner is not sustainable. The petitioner had approached this court preliminary on the ground that since the loan was issued from the Dubai branch, proceedings under Section SURFACI Act would not be maintainable. In similar circumstances, Bombay High Court has already held that these issues ought to be properly agitated under Section 17 of SURFACI Act before the Debt Recovery Tribunal, my lords. So when such being the case,
Not maintainable.
yes, my lords, if the petition is not maintainable, of course, I'm on the merits only. Bank has not done anything wrong here. Bank has followed all the SURFACI measures, but it has to be discerned before the DRT, my lords, as per these judgments also. I've given more, 3 more judgments. Kindly go through it. I don't want to waste the precious time of this honorable court.
No problem. ಹೇಳಿ
Before this honorable court, I
No, no,
will
you
make it.
finish. You ಏನೇನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿ.
That's all, my lords. I have
ಅಲ್ಲ
given.
ಜಡ್ಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ನೇನೇನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿ.
Yes, my lords. Notice.
ಬಾರೋರ್ ನೋಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
ಯಾವಾಗ ಮಾಡಿ
My lords.
after giving the paper publication
Yes, my lords.
on 18th of whatever date it is, for the sale would be on 28th, you issue a notice on 20th. Will that be in accordance with law? That's all. Don't fall prey to these officials of the bank who keep changing the advocates. You should be confident and conscious of what you say. Today, you have stepped in place of Vignesh Shetty. I impose costs. What will be?
My lords,
What
I don't
will be?
know.
Tell me.
I don't
The
know.
bank will say, because you have come on record, costs will be imposed. But they will do that. Don't fall prey to the officials of the bank.
Sure, my lords.
That's very important. You are a counsel, I'm telling you.
The thing is, my
These
lords-
people keep changing whatever tune they want. Don't do that.
Yes, my lords.
You should have, if
My number-
Vignesh Shetty is also a counsel.
My lords,
He's
last
also
year we
he's
had-
also a counsel.
I know him well.
You
He's
know
my
him.
brother advocate.
1 minute. He's also a counsel. You should never utter saying that Vignesh Shetty has uttered falsehood before the court.
No,
That's not correct.
I'm not doing direct allegation. Bank
Direct-
told me such things.
That is what
I'm
I
just
told you.
telling that-
That is why I told you, don't fall prey to these officers of the bank.
Yes,
and
I do understand.
mudsling another advocate. Tomorrow they will go to another
My
person.
lords, this is my 16th year of practice. I
Then
saw so
ಯಾಕ್
many,
ನಿಮ್ಗೆ
I saw so
ಬೇಕಾಯ್ತು?
many
ಮತ್ತೆ
managers or officials.
why do you
like
need
this.
all that?
See, they have been told me that when the court is told me that have you aware of the Vignesh Shetty submission and all the need, and how you got the NOC and when it is my duty that I have to convey the
That's
message.
okay.
That's it.
You have
I don't want
you have
to-
done your duty, no problem. We will answer.
And one more submission, my lords, one more request. In fact, but rather than submission, I'll consider this as a request. See, nan bere yaro advocate ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ shouting at me in the open court, I think that itself is
No,
unfair
that's not
because
why.
I'm also
Why I did?
here.
Nah, this is why. This is why I said it was not shouting on you. It was on the bank. Don't advocate should not take the time shouting at them. I never shout at any advocate.
My lords, ತಾವು ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದೆ 4 o'clock ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು ಬಟ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಬಬ್ಲಿ
That's all right. No problem. That is all right. That is all. Now I see no court would have entertained any submission of this kind because further hearing, if you change the advocate, that itself would draw adverse inference against the whoever employer it is or the bank, whoever it is. I permitted you to argue. Yes, you want to make submission, you make submission, but that is not. And any shouting will be only on the on whom you represent, not on the advocate. Not on the advocate at all. I've never shouted on an advocate, will never do it unless situation warrants. Okay, now you ಹೇಳಿ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕು ಹೇಳಿ.
when there is a statutory violation. According to me, there is no statutory violation at all. As rightly court has told me that asked me that have you intimated the borrower regarding all this?
ಅಷ್ಟೇ, that's all.
Yes, I have intimated.
Where is
And yes, my lords.
ನೋಡಿ.
As this court has confused, sale has been taken.
Confused?
Yes, my lords.
Ah.
Because the earlier submission, that's all. 18/11 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. It was on
18/7 ಸೇಲೇ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ.
28th ಆಗಿರೋದು.
28th it has been, sale has taken place, not the property sold. See, even after
Sale
that,
has taken place, whatever, on 28th.
yes, my lord, sale has taken place. And after that, as per the SOP, and I am producing sale certificate before this honorable court along with a memo.
Another memo.
Sale certificate, it is not there in the file. By oversight, it has not been given. So that will show that when the sale is confirmed.
11/12/23.
28 ತಗೊಂಡ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆನು as per the SOP as I read now, even till ಇವತ್ ನಾಳೆ confirmation ಆಗಿದೆ, till today he'll be having all the rights to close his account and to recover his property, whether the car or whether the mortgage, something like that. So we have confirmed the sale on 11/12/2023. More than that 15 days, he has a sufficient time, another 12 days. Whatever he is doing. And when you have been, what is that? You have been legally injured by the bank. What prevent you to go and approach GRT? It is in 23 only. When it was in the November time only. He did not approach GRT. He wanted to drag the matter because High Court ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಸ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ರೀಚ್ ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಟೈಮ್ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ. First of all, court ಮುಂದೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ. This is what their conception is. DRT ನಲ್ಲಿ date will be given by default and same day ಆಗುತ್ತೆ and I'll stay ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ. This is what the concept of the other side, like petitioners. That is why it's my humble submission, my lords. They have not come with clean hands before this honorable court.
All right. Yes.
Point out one thing in the SOP that they have just given. ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಓದುದು
ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಸೇಲ್
ಮೇಲೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ರೀಪೊಸೆಷನ್ ಒಂದು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರು ಜಸ್ಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋದು ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬ್ಸಲ್ಯೂಟ್ಲಿ ನಥಿಂಗ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್
ಸೇಲ್ ಆಫ್ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್
ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ದ ಥರ್ಡ್ ನೋಟಿಸ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ರಿಸರ್ವ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ 7 days ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಪೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ರೀಪೊಸೆಷನ್ ವಿತ್ ಇನ್ 7 days ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು. 15/11 ಪಂಚನಾಮ, 16/11 ನೋಟಿಸ್. ಅದನ್ನ ಡೆಲಿವರ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು 20/11. ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಸೇಲ್ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ 7 days ಟು ಬಿ ಗಿವನ್ ಟು ದ ಬಾರೋವರ್.
My lords,
Absolutely nothing stated.
ಅವ್ರು ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ.
There is absolutely nothing stated in the entire argument as to where is the compliance of their own SOP, where is the compliance of the due notice. That is my simple case when it comes to the sale of Innova.
Yes.
And one other submission, my lord, they just showed a 10/7/2023 notice ಅಲ್ಲಿ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೇಳಿದ್ವಿ, ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ. That stood cancelled because 10/7 is that notice. Subsequent to that annexure R5 irregularity notice ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಅವರೇ ನಮಗ್ ಬಂದು ಹೇಳೋದು. R5 is issued, 10/7 is this notice, R5 is issued to me.
2710.
2710. That is the basis for me to approach this court because I cannot go before the DRT seeking to regularize my account. Illi irregularity notice ಕೊಟ್ಟು 2710 ಗೆ 7 days ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ they come for seizure. Therefore, I requested an additional week's time to say that ಪೂರ್ತಿ amount of regularization I'm willing to pay, give me some time ಅಂತ. ಅದನ್ನ ಕೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ I cannot go before the surface court. And in that irregularity notice is the last communication to me. And
Yes.
they have sold the vehicle.
Yes, madam. Good, madam.
Lords, may I submit before this?
ಮತ್ತೇನು
Lords.
ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ?
Yes, ಅಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ಇಂಟಿಮೇಶನ್ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ರಿಸರ್ವ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್. ನೋ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಸೆಂಡ್ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ರಿಗಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ರಿಸರ್ವ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದಟ್ ರಿಸರ್ವ್
ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು 7 days ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ನಮ್ಗೆ ನೋಟಿಸ್
That
ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು.
is your SOP ಹೇಳಿದ್ದದು.
SOP ಅದೇ ಆ SOP ನಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಟು ಸೆಂಡ್ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ. ಆ ತರ ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಡಕ್ಕೇನು ನೆಸೆಸರಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಏನೇನ್ ರಿಸರ್ವ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೋ ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಇನ್ auction notice only.
Yeah.
And moreover, my lords, if I come to conclusion that as this court has said, ನನಗೆ last time ಅದೇನಿದೆ you have to give the vehicle back ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ what could be the consequence? ಅದು ಒಂದ್ ಸತಿ ನೋಡೋಣ within 1 minute.
ನೋಡೋಣ.
Yes,
ನೀವು
no, my
ನೋಡಿ.
lords, no,
Yes.
ಆ ತರ ನಾನೇನಾದ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ರೆ see account is closed from the purchaser, not from the borrower.
Purchaser is also here.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ
ಹ್ಮ್.
ಅವ್ರು ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ಏನಾದ್ರು ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಅವೇರ್ ದಟ್ RTO ನೆಲ್ಲ ಇಂಟಿಮೇಶನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಟು ಹಿಸ್ ನೇಮ್. So still it is,
Madam,
my lords, one
I'll
second.
tell you one thing.
This is conclusion, my
I'll
lords.
tell you one thing. Conclusion ಇರ್ಲಿ. Don't think this court is powerless to undo everything. These are all trivial official acts which will straight away be blown by a writ order.
I do understand.
So
that, my lords.
don't harp on that.
I know, I do understand. The
Yes.
thing is, ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ರೆ they are not supposed to take the vehicle back
No
because
problem.
because
That
let them pay. ಇವಾಗ ಅವ್ರು ನಾನು
what order should be passed, I will pass. ನಿಮ್ submission ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು ಮಾಡಿ.
Yes, man, that's what I'm
ಆಯ್ತಾ?
doing, my lords. No, in one last submission.
ಹೇಳಿ.
So ಅವ್ರೇನಾದ್ರು ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ನ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಫಾರ್ 49 lakhs ಆಡ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಅವ್ರು ಪೇ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ನಾನು ಅವರಿಂದ ತಗೊಂಡು
We'll see about all that. That's a
Ha.
consequential action.
because account is closed from the purchaser, not from the borrower.
We'll see.
Not
Yes,
my-
all right. Yes. Anything else, sir? Heard reserved.
Blood. Intermodal mechanism.
Intermodal subsisting shall continue till the next date. Yes.
Much grateful, my lord.
Police harassing police.
Please,
Then ಏನ್ urgency ಇಲ್ಲ. Monday.
there is extreme urgency.
Monday, sir.
Not my-
Extreme urgency. No, sir, Monday. You should know how to deal with police. You are yourself a policeman. You
Not
should know how to
Monday.
deal with police.
Not simple FIRs are just.
No problem, sir. Monday.
So many
No urgency. Yes.
settlements of.
Wait. Senior is there. Wait.
Your lordship, this is a matter wherein the matter between embassy builders and the Russian wife,
Oh,
the DV.
yes.
The difficulty is, your lordship, immediately after 2 days after that matter, they have now filed an NDPS that she's a drug peddler.
NDPS.
Yes, please, your lordship, that she's a drug peddler now.
NDPS.
FIR registered. CCB now wants to issue with the authorities. They want
Who
to
is a
try-
drug peddler?
that the Russian wife now is a drug peddler. This is the difficulty. Every adjournment, there's a new one. And your lordship, now I'm told the authorities might try to arrest her to get her here, your lordship.
Then tomorrow.
Please, your lordship, the other urgencies, your lordship, dispute only with respect to properties, your lordship, between the families.
What is the urgency?
The urgency is POXO has been filed against one person and imminent arrest, your lordship. Last 2 days, they've been after just a family dispute,
Right.
your lordship.
Tomorrow.
Obliged.
ಏನು ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ?
Settlement ಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ. File is in board.
ಮೇಡಮ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸೆಟಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್ Monday it will definitely come. Yes.
This is fresh matter.
ಏನ್ ಪೋಕ್ಸೋನಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಮತ್ತೆ?
6 of IT Act ಆಗಿದೆ.
ಹಾ.
They are going to get married there.
ಆಯ್ತು.
Complainant and she.
Monday.